So as you guys can see today, I am not in my kitchen, but it helps to have wonderful neighbors that love to cook. And you guys know Monica, she's cooked with me several times before. And so so she came home today and said she was making lobster rolls. And I was like, let's make a vegan style lobster roll. So I rushed to the grocery store, bought a couple of the ingredients. I'm going to go over it now, and we'll definitely post them tomorrow or later tonight in the Wakana for Life Facebook page. But we've got a play on lobster roll, is the alternative to lobster rolls. And our main ingredient is the heart of palms. So heart of palms, I had to look that up, and it's just what it is. It's the heart of palms. So it comes from palm trees, really good source of potassium, minerals, zinc, and just a great option. And this is how it comes. So it comes in a can like this. I could not find fresh ones. And then when I Googled it, it said not to use fresh heart of palms. People usually don't cook with those like that. But this is a vegan option. And of course, we're going to have our staples. We're going to have Wakana's infusion delights to infuse our food with. So let's get right down to it, Monica. So Monica did a lot of the cooking. I'm just going to do a little bit of the talking. And so what we did with this is we chopped up celery. We took about 2 celery stalks, and I think this will probably make about 3 to 4 lobster rolls. So we chopped up some celery, and then we chopped up some red onion, about 1/4 of a red onion. And then we took some fresh dill, and I don't know how much we needed of that, but I just chopped enough because I was really using it for color and for the smell. And so we have that, and we did that part already. And then we blended it together and put it in this mixing bowl. So what we did is we added those ingredients. Why don't you tell them about some of the other ingredients we have, Monica?
Okay, so like Shannon just said, we just added the red onions, the celery, and the fresh dill, and a little bit of chives. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, the chives in, and of course we use Helm is my favorite, vegan mayo, yeah.
So we got vegan mayo and the chives. I bought the chives that were dried, but you can definitely use fresh chives also.
Okay.
And then so she just mixed it up, really simple. You're just throwing it in there, and then we're gonna start mixing some of the dry ingredients. So we have the heart of palm. You could just use as much as you want. You want me to add that?
You can.
Okay, so we're gonna add the heart of palms, and just measure how much you're gonna be using, because I'm not gonna make it for 4 because it's just the 2 of us. But as you can see, out of one can of the heart of palm, and you want to chop it roughly. So you don't want, it comes in like little tubes, and you don't want it to be like little circles when you cut it up. So just roughly chop it so that it can have that texture of lobster. And then so we added that in there, and we're going to add a little bit of Old Bay.
So we're going to season it a little bit with a little bit of Old Bay, just to give it that seafood flavor to it. Okay. And we also going to put a little bit of smoked paprika.
Okay.
And to bring out that taste, we're going to take some fresh lemon and just squeeze it over it to give it that freshness taste. And also that lemon is going to bring out the flavor and all the ingredients put together. So once Shannon does that, we already plated our toasted bun.
Yeah, so we got a brioche bun. So we got the brioche hot dog buns because they're split down the middle, right? And then we just put it on the grill, and we put a little vegan butter on it, and we grilled it on both sides just until it's a little brown. Of course, Monica is a perfectionist, and she loves displaying it. So she has a beautiful little, the lemon on the side and the dill on the side. But one other thing, we're not going to forget what we're here for, and that is because of the infusion. So you have a bunch of options to use, and I don't have them over here, but you can definitely use the seasoning. I don't know why I forgot the seasoning. We've got the Flavor King, the garlic fire, and the chili lime. Any of those options will definitely do. And we have the Power water soluble. which is great for infusing your drinks as well as your food, because remember, it's going to blend seamlessly in whatever you do. So I like to infuse 3 drops per serving. So we may just infuse this at the very end because I want to make sure that I'm getting enough drops in that. Also, we have the culinary oil, which is 500 milligrams of CBD. I'm sorry, the water soluble is also 500 milligrams of CBD. This is an oil, this is a water soluble, but both of them work for this recipe. And then we also have the culinary infusion. This is a 1,000 milligram. This is my friend. This is the one I stick to. And it has 1,000 milligrams of, CBD in the bottle. And so each infusion is 10 milligrams. So each tablespoon is 10 milligrams. And then we have the culinary 400 milligram. This is the THC one. This is one that's going to give you a little bit of the euphoria. This is 400 milligrams. And so each teaspoon is going to give you 4 milligrams of CBD in it. So what we really could do for this recipe, because remember, we can do whatever we want and it would work perfectly, is I'm going to use a capful, which is probably about a teaspoon, and we're going to put it right in here. Did I use the right one? Oh my Lordy. I did not mean to use the 400 milligrams.
I think she did.
I did not. I did not. But I hate to waste, so I don't know. I'm going to be late for work tomorrow. Okay, so we have this, and this is infused with 400 milligrams. I mean, with 4 milligrams of Delta 8 THC CBD. Okay, and then so that's it, Monica, right? You can season it a little more according to taste, but at this point, we're just going to plate it. You want to plate it, Monica?
Go ahead, you're doing good.
Okay. And so look at that. That is what is going for your lobster. And remember, whenever I see lobster rolls, and you want to toast your bun like right before you finish, do this step first, and then toast your bun so that it can be nice and warm. But I'm going to pile it up because, Lordy, because that's how I like my lobster rolls. And then that is it. I'm a little scared to eat it, but there you go. So that is your lobster roll. The bun is buttery. The lobster ingredients in here is fully packed with Delta 8 CBD. So that's like freaking me out a little bit, but we're going to just go with it. And that's it, Kathy. We are all done, and I am all done.
That looks delicious, and you can give me a call later. I would just love to have some giggles with you in that Delta.
Oh my Lordy. This is one I'm going to take to Dan personally because I don't think I can take it. I'm a lightweight.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
And thank you so much, Monica, for lending us your kitchen and for cooking with us.
Thank you, Monica. Awesome. It looks delicious. Thank you for that idea. I can't wait for that recipe.
Yes, I know. I can't wait to taste this. Me and Shannon.
Right, well, I know that if I know Shannon, she's gonna make sure we see y'all chewing. So just go ahead and mute so we don't get to hear all of the munching.
Right. Okay, guys.